Alright, good morning. Just woke up. You know, I probably got ahead of myself, or maybe didn't clarify yesterday. But obviously, gaining muscle and cutting weight are two different things, and can't really do them at the same time. So what am I focusing on? For now, probably gonna cut weight a little bit. That's probably what I'm focusing on for now. I'd like to get down a couple pounds. So, yeah, for the moment, that's probably the plan. But, yeah, let's go on a bike ride. Alright, before we go on a bike ride, Fun Story Friday. It's not so much of a story, it's more my favorite joke of all time. And I'm gonna tell it to you. So, there, three guys are up on a mountain, right? They're on, like, Mount Fuji or whatever the fuck. And there's a mountain and there's a village below the mountain in which they're staying. But they're up on a mountain just seeing sights and all that. And they come across a well. The well looks bottomless. Like, they cannot see the bottom, obviously, because it looks bottomless. So, they're like, hey, anybody got a quarter? Let's throw it down there and see how deep it is. So, they throw a quarter down there, and they don't hear the sound. That's how deep the well is. There's no sound. It doesn't make a single sound. So they're like, wow, let's throw something heavier. And conveniently, next to the well, they notice an anvil. And they're like, okay, let's throw this fucking anvil down there. So they take the anvil, and they throw it down the well, and it keeps going, and they're waiting for it to hit the bottom, when suddenly they hear a loud noise behind them. And a goat is screaming, charging at them. There's a goat charging at them, and they leap out of the way just in time, and the goat jumps right at them, and it goes right past them and right down the well. So at this point, they're like, oh man, fuck this. This fucking mountain is haunted or some shit. So they race down the mountain away from the well, all the way back down to the village. Now, when they're at the foot of the mountain, going into the village, they see an old man who's running towards them. And the old man says, "Go, boys, quick. Have you seen my goat?" And they're like, well, we just saw a goat up on a mountain a minute ago. It charged us and jumped down a well. He's like, oh, okay, well, that couldn't have been my goat. Well, why not? Well, my goat was tied to an anvil. Alright, another day, another bike ride. You know, one way I definitely have noticed my stamina's getting better is because near like the end of a couple laps or something, if this were like a couple weeks ago, I wouldn't have been able to power through. I would have had to stop. But now, even though I'm tired, I have enough stamina and enough, will or whatever to power through, keep going for those extra laps. So I'm definitely feeling it, and it feels good. My hair's starting to get long again. It's starting to starting to stick up, due to the sweat after the bike ride. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks good? I don't know. I kind of like it like this. I like it like this length, and that's good. But I'm kind of over the long-ass hippie hair. I gotta be honest. I'm a little bit over it. I think how it is right now is how I'd prefer to keep it. But I am about to go on my walk. I'm just stretching right now. And yeah, let's do it. Oh, so funny story also. So these are a different pair of headphones than I use for my computer. Before I was using my computer headphones and taking them with me on my walks, but I use these now. And there's a funny story why. So when I was just on my computer or whatever, those headphones I use for my computer, I guess the left earbud short-circuited or something, because it stopped working. The left earbud wasn't working. I'm like, oh fuck, my headphones are broken again. So I bought these headphones off of Amazon. They were cheap $8 headphones, and I paid $12 for 1 day shipping, so I could get them the very next day, so I would have headphones. And then 2 hours later, my left headphone on those earphones upstairs starts working again. So I guess it just short-circuited. But I guess it worked out, because now I have a pair of headphones for when I go out on my exercise, and now I have one for my room. God damn it, I just walked through fucking sprinklers. It's a pretty day out, ain't it? Just partially cloudy. Well, now my fucking legs are wet. God damn it, I was like, huh. So, misty breeze I'm walking through. I'm like, oh shit. These sprinklers are spraying all over the sidewalk. Well, whatever. My legs are cooler now. I guess that's something. My leg itches also. I'm gonna scratch it. There we go. Ooh. Oh shit! I'm gonna break these fucking headphones. God damn it. It's probably how the other one started short circuiting. Oh, motherfucker. Alright. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for me today. Again, I think I'm gonna focus on cutting a little bit of weight first, and then maybe turning it into muscle. Because yeah, it is a little illogical to think you can do it both at the same time. So, you know. But I hope you guys still might look at some upper body stuff though. But that's gonna do it for me today. We're a little over 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, excuse me. As always, I hope you guys enjoy these Getting Healthy vlogs. I enjoy making them, so I hope you guys enjoy watching them. Hope you guys, oh, by the way, thank you to Gareth, who is my new patron on Patreon. Literally just like 20 minutes before I went out. He's my very fresh patron on Patreon. So thank you, buddy, I appreciate it. Apologies to Mark, by the way, who wasn't named in the description. It's weird, there was 18 people in the description, and I had 18 patrons, but he wasn't in there for some reason. It was weird. But I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction video tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.